Hello, everybody, and welcome
To your car.
to the Intel Technologies 300 from the Phoenix Raceway in Avondale, Arizona. A 150 lap race tonight, as this is the first oval race of the season, and our first in the set of 150 mile set races. The series is mostly ovals, but there are quite a few road courses, a lot more than your average NR league. So, that's all I have to say about that in particular. I'm joined by Caleb Rose. Hi, Caleb.
Hello, Echo.
What do you expect from Phoenix tonight? Do you expect it to be a good race, or do you expect it to be a Phoenix race?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I know you've definitely done some working with this, so it might differ from the NR Phoenix that we're used to. But honestly, yeah, we could potentially be in for an interesting race here tonight, especially with it being longer. And might honestly see strategy come a lot into play here. Have to see how that turns into how this race plays out.
Yeah, unlike 2301, we're not going to see any, at least planned mid-race cautions. What we probably will see is, if the race goes green long enough, is probably some green flag stops. I did do some altering on the INI and the LP lines here, so that basically the outside is a little bit stronger here, which is kind of odd, but also it starts to cook once they get into lap traffic, so yippee! I'm going to go through the starting grid now because I don't think there will be enough time to read it on the full pace lap. Let's start this. Row 1, it is Adam Townsend in the 29 and the 12 of Alex Diodon. Townsend, winner last week. Last week? I don't really know. I guess it's technically last week. At the Daytona Road Course, Diodon finished 6th in that race. Row 2, it's Townsend's teammate lining up on his right behind him, Kyle Bell in the 11, and the 70 of Jackson Schwiss. Row 3, Takamoto Aya, who had a good finish lined up before she ran out of fuel. And the 99 of Mauricia Vebelst. Row 4 is the 69 of Dick Ball, our GOAT, and the 67 of Indiana. Row 5, the 81 Latanya Gray, and the 53 of Rocky DeLuca. Row 6, the 39 Irenia Tosima, who topped our practice session that I just finished like 20 minutes ago. And the 63 of Caden Williams, who led a good, decent bit at the Daytona Road Course. Row 7, the 92 of Michi Kowalska, and the 23 Ricky Percat, the Australian racer. Row 8 is the 24 Anton Alvarez, top 5 finished last week at the Daytona Road Course, and the 10 of Joshua Lyons, who had like 2 spins in that race and still finished 25th. Row 6, it's the 18 Ryan Silva, and the 97 of Oliva. Row 7, the 75 Matthias Albright, and the 36 of Zoe Moore. Row 8, the 98 of Christian Ross, and the 22 of DeQuavius Bingleton. Row 10, the 32 Colton Wilson, who finished 3rd and had a good shot at the win last race, and the 17 Misty Winter. I think I've already lost track of what row I'm in, so, that's fire. Row 13, Caleb Razavi in the 8, and the 21 of Jaquan LaBreakfast. Row 14 is the 71 of Kansas City, and the 95 Bart Seiler. That's the first of your cars, Caleb, so you're going to have some... the Appalachia cars are going to have some work to do to get through the field.
Trust the process.
True. Row 15, the 42 Jason Kay, and the 40 of Derek McNamara. Row 16 is the 55 of Naomi Davenport, and the 94 of Casey Johnston. Row 17 is the 19 Akia Tajima, and the 7 Jean Lacroix. Row 18, the 58 of Asher Amare, and the 96 of Mikota Iwai, also another top 5 finisher last race. 19 is the 14 Casey Keaton, who just barely finished 2nd last week at Daytona, and the 4 of JT Boyd. And in row 20, rounding out the field, a couple top 10 finishers from last race, Nathan Buchanan in the 59, and Amani Wandayo in the 9.
Drivers, start your engine.
Wow, that was perfectly timed. Why did Rasha just message me? What in the hell? As we roll off the grid, who would you be picking to win this race?
Well, like I said, the outside lane's probably going to be pretty predominant here tonight over the inside. So that could produce for some pretty interesting results, especially here on the start. But I think I'm going to go with that car starting on the outside of row number 2. The number 70 of Jackson Swiss that had what was looking like a pretty good rebound going on last race at the Daytona Road Course before they ran into a little bit of trouble late. But he's shown that he's got the speed, and I think he could potentially be the one to get it done here tonight.
Alright, the pace car rolls off, but because of where the start-finish line is, they have to roll a really long ways before we get to the restart area, the restart zone. Townsend and Diadon will lead them to the green flag. From Phoenix, here we go. Green flag is out, and we're racing. And a great jump by Townsend to start this race.
Already got some 3 wide.
Oh yeah. They're all over the place back here. They keep it clean for now, which is a good sign. Swiss still staying on the outside of Kyle Bell. Ooh, they had to check up just a bit. Townsend will lead that first lap.
Was trying to get a run there on the outside, and it looks like he is going to clear the 11 right now for a third, but 29 did a good job holding the lead on the start, but last week's winner of number 12, Alex
Diadon. Yeah, it's Diadon.
Yeah. Alex Diadon trying to run him down, though, for that race lead. And now you're seeing back there the 11 car is losing a ton of ground on that inside lane.
Yeah, the outside, I think the interesting thing is it'll probably take a little bit to kick in, but like as the tires wear down, the outside will just procedurally get stronger. Unless you're doing what the 18's doing here and
that
sliding up the track.
That is not a lane.
I mean, I guess it could work. But like if you're on the outside of 3 wide, you're probably not going to get the strongest run. Usually the car in the middle in a 3 wide situation will get a stronger run. See here, if you go to the bottom here, especially out of turn 4, it just kills your momentum. And it might actually let the 70 get to the 12 here. This will be a test of patience, mostly. Long race at Phoenix, because of these standardized race distances. This race is going to be a lot longer time-wise than than quite a few others that we're going to be running most of this season, so we'll see who has the most patience tonight.
Starting to spread out a lot so far, and everyone's starting to kind of single file out, but you know, especially with a predominant lane, that's usually what you can see, especially early on in the going. But it will potentially be interesting to see how these guys adapt once the tires really start to wear as this run goes on. But here we go, number 70.
Swiss is actually going to...
Swiss looking to the outside.
I think he'll... Yeah, he's going to get that run.
He's got it.
He's going to get there. They're going to be side by side out of 2. And I think Swiss will be able to get clear into 3 and 4. Yes, he will.
Got it.
And now Diadon, who's dropped back a spot, going to be pressured for 3rd by Mauricia Webelst in the 99 car. Yeah, they tend to drop down to the bottom, but that's the thing is when they drop down to the bottom, especially on the exit of 4, that doesn't really help them.
My fault, we enacted the NASCAR Heat Games course cutting penalties.
True. where it forces you to go like 25 miles per hour for 2 seconds.
Yeah. Here we
Diadon
go.
fights back up the outside. Kyle Bell took a spot away from Indiana. And Diadon cleared the 70, exiting 2. Kind of crazy. I want to look at some of these guys that started towards the back. Look at Nathan Buchanan, already up 10 spots.
Oh my, he's cooking. Gonna go 3 wide as
That's Keaton.
Keaton's gonna try to send it through the middle. That's gonna cause Buchanan to check up there.
Keaton on Albright. That is for 28th position. Yeah, the battles are going to be a little bit better further back, but because it's gonna single file out just because, well, it's Phoenix. That's just how it is.
Townsend, though, trying to absolutely check out right now with this race lead. Got about a second right now over Diadon.
Fastest lap right now belongs to the 69 of Dick Ball.
Go.
That's my goat right there. He's running in 9th place right now. He had to check up there as Williams tried to get to the outside of Takamoto Aya.
It's a bit of a squeeze there.
Yeah, that was real tight. I was kind of surprised. Aya kind of pitched Williams up and almost into the wall, but Williams managed to make it stick.
And Ball didn't have the best exit of the corner there. Here comes Ball to the inside.
Yeah, we'll see how well that works. Not particularly well. Lyons now going to try to take 10th from Latanya Gray right behind this. But again, he's on the inside lane, which is not particularly preferred here.
Well, gonna get there.
Ooh, Diadon's closing up on Townsend.
Hello.
And I see Vebels and Swiss are also trying to make up ground. Although I say that, and 99 decides to take the apron lane for no reason. That's fire.
Real.
Olathe Christian Ross over here. That's a fight for 13th, just outside the top 10. There's Nathan Buchanan. Jumped Keaton, actually, so up to 29. So now that actually is 10 spots gained for Buchanan. And it might be 11, because he's going to try and get around Jaquan LeBreakfast here.
Got to his outside.
It would be really funny if Buchanan got ahead of his teammate within the first, 30 laps, despite the fact that it's, Phoenix, where it's notably hard to pass.
JT Boyd's made up a lot of spots as well. Boyd started towards the back as well. And has actually gotten up to maybe around
21st. 21st right now. Where did Boyd start? I should actually check that. No, he started 38th. That's actually really impressive. Because he would have started... he would have started on the outside, so... I guess I would say Buchanan's also particularly impressive because he would have started on the inside lane. Where you're not getting as much momentum. Oh, Diadon is there on Townsend.
Battle for the race lead brewing up. He done it right to the back bumper of Townsend.
For if you're curious, the 2301 race, I believe we had 10 lead changes in that one. I would have to check that.
To the inside.
Looks to the inside on Townsend. But Townsend is gonna be able to pull the momentum.
Didn't quite work out there for Diadon, and this is gonna drag
Swiss into the mix,
well.
yeah. How much lead changes? We did have 10. Wow, I remember that exactly on point. We also had Alex Bowman win that race. It was fire. We were cooking. See, you can make up ground here. Unlike a fair bit of Phoenixes I've seen. Aya and Gray fighting for the 9th position. Dick Ball actually managed to pass Aya. So the 69 moves up to 8th position. Ball was very fast in the hour-long practice session we ran before this race. Actually was the top car on the leaderboard for most of it before the 39 of Irenia Tosima ended up taking the fastest lap in about the final 10 minutes of the session. I just hit my knee on my desk, so if you heard a
Ow.
bang noise, that's what that was.
Ouch.
Don't worry about it. I will be fine. Look at JT Boyd.
Pressuring. Way into the top 20.
And he's pressuring Moore right now. Bart Seiler as well, doing a good job moving up to the field, fighting Amare for 22nd. Seiler started in 28th, I believe, so pretty good run of momentum by the 95 to be able to move up to the field here, especially this early. We're only about 20-some laps in. 3-car race for the lead right now, though, between Townsend, Diadon, and Schwiss. Fastest lap of these front 3 actually does belong to Diadon, but another car is closing on the 99 of Mauricia Webelst.
Webelst has been looking pretty fast here, gained on the leader that time by. Trying to catch this top 3. Wonder if tire saving could potentially become a strategy point in this thing.
It very, very possibly could. Like, the later we get into the tire run, or the 12 went to the outside, kind of slid up in the corner. That's not the kind of outside lane you want to run if you're sliding into the corner on the outside.
Officially going to throw Webelst into the mix.
Yeah, the 99 just closed up big time on the 70, and the 42 of Jason K apparently has a coolant leak. I mean, he's running 31st, so I guess it's very possible it couldn't get worse for him, but we'll see if the 42 decides to come to pit road. He skipped pit road last time by, so we'll see what ends up happening there.
Insert Greg Biffle oven soundbite.
I have no idea what that is.
It's like an oven in here. I am not driving 600 miles like this.
Oh, I remember. That was like the 2011 or 12 Coke 600.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, the 99's closed up now. The 67 of Indiana's just chilling in 5th. Open wheel racer for that Indiana is. And this track does actually kind of suit these open wheel drivers quite a bit. The IRL used to run here a lot. Although IndyCar hasn't come back here since like 2018. Here comes Webelst. I think she's gonna get it. Yeah, she is. She is gonna get there. Look at that. Here comes the 99.
Got it.
If you're wondering about where their lap times are, they're still running about 3 to 4 tenths. They're running about 3 to 4 tenths off their fastest laps now. But again, if you're that car in front, that clean air does help, because you can just use your position. Diadon's really trying to get to the outside on Townsend.
Townsend's just been able to hold his ground here so far.
Yeah.
Not making any mistakes and not letting the 12 take advantage of him. Diadon's searching around, trying to find something, but just not able to.
No, he's really trying to get to the outside any way possible. But it's just not particularly working. The 29's able to hit his marks here. Still, we've seen some considerable tire wear already. And I imagine it won't get any better until we get our first pit stops, which if they come under green could be at about lap 80 or so. I'm actually more expecting lap 75, just so they can split it pretty much straight down the middle. But this should be a one-stopper in terms of fuel. Side by side for P30. Oh, that's fire.
Let's go.
Oh my god, Alvarez started in... Alvarez qualified... This is the biggest unmover of the race. Alvarez started 15th, dropped back to 34th. He's not cooking.
Whoops.
Doing the opposite of cooking. There's Jason K still going around with that coolant leak. I guess it hasn't hit him too hard yet. Granted, this is also Phoenix at night, so the temperatures are usually a bit cooler at night.
Devils dropped back a little bit after going side by side with Schwiss, but trying to catch back up to the 2 leaders.
She is closing a little bit. Haven't had a caution in a while. Caleb, are you trying to jinx it?
Unfortunately, Harrison Burton is not here.
And Venables went to the bottom, so she just lost like a bunch of time from that fire that's cooking.
Might even allow Schwiss to get to the outside. Not quite.
There's Jean Lacroix fighting with Zoe Moore for the 20th position. Lacroix ran top 5, top 10 most of the race at Daytona before an incident on pit road actually ended up ending his chances at a good finish. He ended up running around with damage, and I think he finished somewhere like... He finished like somewhere in the bottom 10. Yeah, he finished 32nd. I had to check that, sorry. There's Ricky Percat in the 23, having a pretty decent run. 12th spot. I don't think this is his first first oval experience, but still pretty decent amount. And yeah, Tosima, who topped that practice session, that's been about the only thing she's done. She's sitting in 21st right now behind the 7 of Lacroix and just ahead of the 36 of Zoe Moore. They're cooking back here. What's Nathan Buchanan doing? Oh, I think he gave up. I think he said he was done passing people.
Townsend just absolutely has not been able to catch a break so far this race, because it seems almost like every time Diadon tries something and falls back, catches right back up.
Yeah, that 12 car has
been on the 29's back bumper this whole race.
He really has, and that the 12 is clearly very fast. The 29 is trying his hardest to hold him off, but if the 12 can get enough momentum to go to the outside, it might be Jover for the 29. But so far, Townsend's done a good job of holding Diadon behind him. I'm fairly curious as to when they might end up catching lap traffic. Tajima's the last car and is about 18 seconds back, and so that would take another 10 seconds of lap time game to get to the 80 or to get to the 19. Pretty good running for the Hudson cars outside of Tajima. Latanya Gray was top 10 for a good bit. Ryan Silva's sitting back in 16th at the moment. There's Seiler going around Winter for 18th.
Cooking. cooking.
Hey, your cars, despite the fact that they didn't qualify very good, have managed to make it up in the race, so... I guess that always helps when, even if you don't qualify good, is to run well in the race.
I still got those pit stops coming up, so that could really probably take things up.
That's true, and especially with how these pit crews are rated, which is literally 0 to 100 for everything.
Let's go Christopher Bell to Denny Hamlin.
Basically randomized if your pit crew will be good or absolutely terrible. Or if you have that one corner pit stall that literally breaks and sends you 4 laps down if you pit under green.
Vettel's now entering this lead battle right in the back bumper of Diodone.
Yeah.
And got...
And Swiss, Bell, and Indiana,
well.
yeah, they're not that far back from this either. These guys can pressure Townsend. Oh, and Venables goes to the bottom. That's fire. Good move.
Yep.
Swiss will jump to the outside of the 99.
So fire.
Jason K still hasn't pitted, by the way. He's just chilling out there with the coolant leak.
Just taking it.
It's only .103, I guess. So, I mean, why not?
Just down 1 notch. It's fine.
Do I have Adam Stevens or James Small? You have both. They're just assigned to each car. A Lacroix on a Pinty's car? Never seen that before. True. I should have done the, when I painted this car, I should have done the Lacroix, the 7 from the 74. Would have been silly. Dion's just trying his absolute hardest to get to the outside of Townsend, but just can't do it. Needs Townsend to slip up, or just needs a break, really. If he can get a good run into one of these corners and get to his outside.
Got a little bit of a run there. That's the start-finish line. Just doesn't have anywhere to go with it.
Yeah, I think it's a smart move not to take a run to the inside.
That'll just make you worse off. If he's going to take it anywhere, he probably has to take it to the outside.
Well, I don't think he listened.
About that.
They're going to go 3 wide back here. Whoa, the 99.
Oh my goodness.
That's going to let Swiss probably take second here. And it might drop Diodon, and K finally has come to pit road. Oh, he's cooking.
Literally.
Literally. Cooking inside the cart as well.
That's really going to hurt me.
Jason K is dead by now, sadly. Bro is sizzling. He's making it to the end. Trust. Yep, I think they can go 100 laps on fuel.
So true.
He's going to fall at least a lap down. I think he's actually going to go at least 2 down now. Range-shortened race. This is real and truthful.
My bad. Got the smoky Unique fuel tank.
Real. Bro ain't even put a bro put a bowling ball in there. Down on power by 75 watts, so he has good mileage. Oh my god, he's coming out of pit road. Let's cut
Oh,
away
yeah.
from that because for some reason that camera angle crashes my game every time on pit road. Hello, Jason K. I think he took tires too, so he's gonna be flying through the field.
I can see it now. He's holding on the inside.
Kaden Williams fighting with Indiana for 6th. Adam Townsend, though, pretty good run for him so far. Looking to go 2 in a row to begin the NASCAR Echo Energy Series. 51 laps are complete, and Townsend has been out front for every single one of them. But will it stay that way? Because Schwiss is closing in on him. Vebelst is closing in. Diodon is closing back in. Indiana is not closing in. Indiana sucks now, I think. Because Indiana's about to get passed by both Aya and Lyons.
Whoops.
My fault. Every time I hear Lyons, I think of Robbie Lyons when he crashed into the ambulance at Daytona.
Whoops.
Unlap on tire offset pace, then caution when he's 1 down. I see the vision. Truthful and real. Where is Indiana going? Jesus. Fire racing line. Caleb, my reaction is this emote.
Never seen something.
And goodbye, Diodon.
Yep.
Bro took the worst line ever.
Asked to leave NASCAR Echo Energy Series. Oh,
Oh my goodness. Vebels dives it down on Schwiss. That might actually help Schwiss, yeah.
benefit Schwiss, yeah. He's gonna have the outside. Didn't quite get to Townsend though, but he's probably gonna have a run.
Activating Formula E attack mode. These guys are now about a second off in terms of tire pace.
And yep, there's Case tire difference coming into play there. Able to get by 69 there on the inside.
You're not gonna see that. You're not gonna see that unless you got a extreme difference in terms of tire wear. And K does have that. Back here, there's Christian Ross and Ryan Silva. Silva's dropped a little bit, back to 15th. Actually, I think he gained a spot to 15th. I might be stupid. Holy cow, K. He's on a flyer right now.
Okay, K. Okay, K. Okay.
Okay. Vebels looks to jump to the outside. Yep, K finally activated the rocket boosters.
This might get interesting if K gets to these race leaders.
Yeah, that is true.
You know, trying to catch back up to the top 3.
Battle for 6 is going to be between Dick Ball and Caden Williams here. My goat, Dick Ball. We need to go on board with Dick Ball for our Dex Imaging Dick Ball Wild Ride. Yeah, that's honestly my reaction, Ludovic. we needed Dick. Dick Ball, of course. Where is Indiana going? They are going somewhere. Well, we might, nope. I forgot. I forgot. If you enter that high, you suck.
Rebel's trying to search around a little bit, looking at the outside.
Yeah.
Coming to the final corner. Here comes Kay. Trying to get, I guess, one of their laps back.
Yeah, K would go to 1 lap down if they were able to unlap themselves here. 1 lap down? 2 laps down, actually. K's 3 down, as it's scored right now.
Oh my goodness.
What a send. Don't worry, he's unlapping himself twice. I don't think I believe you.
Just straight up pulled the Daniel Hemrick maneuver.
Real and true. Oh my goodness, Swiss just checked up everybody. Where is the 42 going?
Well, let him cook. Oh my goodness.
3 wide, he's going to make that pass on the bottom. They're going to be 3 wide for second. Vebelst, I think, is going to get it because of that.
It was definitely a sequence of events of all time.
On pure pace, no tire offset. Is he true? True and factual?
Oh boy.
Push the 29 up the track.
And they're going to stay side by side.
Yeah, K's gonna unlap himself here, so.
Oh, were they going to
Had to check up
side
just
side?
slightly on the bottom lane now, and I think Townsend might try and come back on his outside. But, I mean, again, the tires are...
Got a battle going on for 5th now.
Yeah, that's Kyle Bell
and
Caden Williams. Williams actually took that. I heard balls up here, and I was like, what? I was so confused. Here comes Vebels trying to take the lead from Townsend.
Trying to make the inside work. Nope, not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen, but she didn't lose as much momentum as she could have. Ball just got around not Williams, not Diadon. What am I saying? Kyle Bell. Ball past Bell. 99 is really trying to get by the 29 here. Just can't make the inside stick. Trying to search to the outside now.
Bottom didn't work. Trying the outside, but with momentum just yet.
Possible she could be aiming for a run up top, but, you know. We should see pit stops start to come in soon. Whoa, the 9 car. Huge run, passing DeQuavius Mingleton and Kleb Razavi. This race is so boring. The random mechanical failure going into turn 4 in the back of the pack.
So real.
Oh, the 99 just dumped the 29!
Oh, no!
She was done!
Oh, no! What just happened?
The caution is out for that. And Vebelst takes the lead. by dumping the leader.
Unreal. Did that just happen? What?
What the hell? Oh my god. We're gonna have pit stops here.
Things just went 0 to 100 really quick. You just went from, yeah, Phoenix, to holy crap, the leader just got dumped.
Jason K will be the free pass car here, so K will get one of his 2 laps back. No random mech fail needed, bro. The AI just became sentient. Where's Jason K? Where is he? Oh, he actually, okay, he did stay out. Who gets the random broken corner pit stall? So, sources say it is, I think it's the 24.
Oops.
Okay, somehow it's nobody. Vebels wins the race out of pit road. Diadon jumps Swiss for second. So Vebelston Townsend racing for the lead. Vebels gets into the 29 and decides not to let off getting out of the 29. And it backs the 29 on the wall. Surprisingly, nobody else ran into him. And he actually held pretty decent position. I think he still stayed in the top 10 or at least 11th when the caution coming back to the caution, but still a bit of a silly. Ouch. So yeah, Vebels is the new leader, and we'll be back with the restart. Welcome back to Phoenix. The pace car is off. The 22 car, I believe, is still catching up. It will be Vebels to Diodon, Schwiss, Williams, and Lyons who will lead them to the green as we come back for this restart. Green flag is out. And we are back to racing from Phoenix. What just happened back here?
What?
There's going to be a ton of cars that get penalized because a bunch of them just drop to the bottom before the start-finish line. Yup.
Oh, dear.
There was a stack-up or something.
Like, somebody blow up or something coming to green, or what?
I don't think so. I think there was just a massive stack-up.
Oh, my goodness.
Somebody just massively stacked up the field. We got a battle for 4th between Joshua Lyons and Caden Williams. As Jason K got penalized, it might be over. Dick Ball did not get penalized though, so we're back.
We're still cooking. Now we have cars merging back onto the track left and right. Oh dear.
It's fine. Trust the process. Did Townsend get penalized for that? Surprisingly, no. I'm kind of surprised the 29 did not get penalized. Either way, it is Mauricia Vebels who has the lead. I think the 17 might have gotten damaged or something. I'll have to check that later. I think the 17 is who stacked up the field. So we got about 7 cars scored a lap down. We have 3 scored 2 laps down. Maybe someone got hit on pit road again and they were just slow. That's a fair assessment. Probably could have been what happened. The 17 came to pit road and changed tires. So, there's my goat DeQuavius Bengleton in 35th place. Fire run.
Let him cook.
98 Christian Ross is currently scored in 10th right now.
That was still really weird because, like, even if somebody just like didn't get going, that was a huge gap there
Yeah,
from the cars that did get going to the cars who didn't. So that was
very
weird.
strange. I've never really seen that in particular. Fastest lap now belongs to the 10 of Joshua Lyons, so the 10 car making up some ground.
Maybe wonder if they had a skill issue getting lined up or something.
Maybe. It could have been that the 22 just bounced into them when he was trying to line up, because he was lining up on the inside lane.
Yeah.
Good news for you, Caleb. Nathan Buchanan was not one of those cars penalized. The bad news is he's still in 26th.
Let's go.
Seiler also dropped back quite a bit. He's back to 22nd now. He was up in 18th, I believe, before the caution, so...
Yep, let's go. Flyer stops.
Guys, I think Adam Townsend is coming back. He's coming back to take out the 99.
No, he's probably definitely not the happiest camper right now.
I would say so.
Might be a fair assessment.
Yeah, might be. I mean, when you get dumped while leading the race and it's not even halfway, I would be upset too. So it's Mauricio Webelst, second start, first particularly large start on an oval. I know she's going to be running in some other series too. She's running in CCF at the in the NRKS series, like a couple of times. At short tracks too. This is actually kind of her expertise because she's a late model girl. I almost called her a late model guy, and I'm like, she's not a guy. Anyways, Caleb, you should be scared if she qualifies. I will. Oh, and she's blown up for the lead! Welp. That's gonna give it to Diadon now. And it's 2-7 Hills cars in the top 3. And the 99 has Karma hit. And two crazy circumstances have changed the lead exceptionally in this race now.
My bad. Caleb just had high ping when he sent the mechanical failure message earlier. So, noted, leading this race is bad.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
So Alex Diadon now. Jumps to the lead. The 99 with a camshaft issue will drop out of the race. Will be the first retirement.
Jason K +1. So true.
Dumps the leader. Blows up. Doesn't elaborate. Leaves. Yeah, 618 on the engine failure there, so, ouch.
Bluey.
That might have hurt.
What on earth did the Kyle Bell get penalized?
I think he did, yes.
Really tough break for him then, because he was running up
He was
inside the
running
top 10, I
towards the.
believe.
He was running towards the. He was running towards the front. He might have just had a bad stop and it killed him. Well, for Vebels, that sucks. But her teammates are still running. Tosama's still in the 17th position. Wandayo in the 9 is in 28th. So. We'll see what these guys have for the leader. Alex Diadon holding onto it right now. That's the spot he wanted to get in earlier when he was fighting the 29, but he just could not do it. Casey Keaton with the fastest lap right now, which is funny because he's the one S7 Hills car that's not in the top 10. He's actually sitting back at 19th. What is he cooking? Is he cooking?
Could be. Like the stove's just not on though.
Yeah, true.
Here we go for third.
Here comes Caden Williams. Williams has had a really good start to the Echo Energy Series season. Finished. He led a few laps at Daytona and finished 9th in that race. On track for a top 5 today, barring any mechanical issues. There's still over 50 laps to go, though, so you can't really say that anything is guaranteed. These cars should have enough laps to go on. They should be good on fuel. But we'll see if it. We'll see how that ends up. LaTanya Gray, did she get penalized? Yes, she did. So that's a tough break for Gray.
Another big one.
She was towards the top 10 for a considerable portion of this race. Well, next race in this series, probably it's going to be Thursday night at probably a time. It'll depend on hockey and stuff. It would be the Claro Brazil 300 from Rio de Janeiro, the trapezoidal 2-mile speedway in Brazil. These guys will go international for the first time this season. Will be Thursday night. I'll be featuring Brennan as our co-commentator because I asked him like yesterday and he was like, yeah, sure. Not yesterday, 2 days ago. Doesn't really matter. The game-breaking pile-up in turn 4. True?
Yep.
I need a giant cartoon anvil so badly. Me too, actually. Somehow this race got worse with a restart. It's kind of funny.
Hang on, setting up the Cars 2 camera right now.
Real and factual. We need the polygons to go LSD again. Oh lord. We might kill you for that message.
Heartland Racing having a really good day right now. They've got 2 of their cars in the top 10. Not sure where the 71 is. Kansas City.
He's back at 20th.
20th. So
not
bad.
terrible.
All
Yeah, not terrible.
20.
The 95 of Bart Seiler came to pit road.
Oops.
I don't think that would be scheduled. He might have gotten forced into pit road. Found the car with James Small. I'm not sure what he's cooking, but he took 4 tires.
my only guess if this is scheduled, maybe he's banking on everybody not being able to make it to the end, because that's kind of an uncertainty.
Possibly. We pitted with... The caution came out, and we pitted with about 77 to go, which is pretty tight on fuel. Like, I was expecting stops around lap 75. I think they could go about 80 laps on fuel, but I guess we'll see how that winds up. We got a battle for fourth now. Lions is starting to slip back a little bit. Here comes Indiana in the 67. Oh, yes! Fuel mileage, please. So the 95's just come out of pit road. He did come out ahead of the leaders, so he will stay just one lap down.
Potentially.
Unlike K, who went 3 down.
If he will definitely drive through the field twice.
Real and truthful.
Hello, Caden Williams. Welcome to the lead battle. I haven't seen him up here really all night.
No, he's not really done a lot.
He's been kind of lurking in top 5, top 10, but he's into the lead battle here now.
Yeah. Also have 9th place. A couple guys I haven't really seen much of. Rocky DeLuca in the 53 and Ricky Percat in the 23. They're both up in 9th and 10th right now. Pretty solid run for those two. If you're curious on the 29, he's gained a little bit of ground. He's up to 27th, but bit of a far-flung conclusion to say he could win this race. I think he's a little too far back unless we get a caution and we get some really goober strategy.
Hello, welcome 2023 Truck Series finale finish.
True. He could win on fuel mileage? I guess. Pretty good run by Aleva as well in the 97. A few of these guys had some terrible finishes at Daytona, and a few of these guys had some really good finishes. Williams and Diadon, top 5 finishers last race. Meanwhile, Indiana finished 39th, driver in the 67. Anton Alvarez being passed by a lap car. Is he terrible?
This is wild.
Okay, this is crazy. Schwiss is literally just sitting back behind Diadon, not doing very much right now. I think Bro gave up. Bro said he was done. As I say that, he got a pretty solid run off the corner that time. I guess you never know what could happen even if you're leading. Like we saw with the 99 straight up dumping the 29. Yeah, this has very much been a Phoenix race if I had to describe it. Dick Ball trying to close on Aletha for the 6th position. Pretty good run for Ball. Last time out in Daytona finishing 18th. Ball setting up for a pretty decent season. Just a reminder here that with the chase format, we have those top 10 that make it, obviously, but there's also 2 wildcards that make it, so... With the way the format stands, just getting a silly win could help you. I believe at this point Townsend is probably going to still lock up most laps led again. So for him, that is a bit of a solace in all of this. But I think he would much rather be where he was before the caution. Because they had to spend a long time banging out the damage on that car. Hi, Caleb. I literally didn't even notice that you said you were getting dinner until I saw you come back right now.
Saga.
Garfield. Bro is Garfield. Hey, Siler's actually caught up to the back of the pack now, so...
Let him cook.
The tires are working, sort of.
Early on in the game, it was... excuse me. Early on in the game, it was Diadone trying to get past Adam Townsend, the whole thing. Now it's Diadone trying to defend against the 70 of Swiss, so 12's pretty much in the opposite position now of where he was towards the beginning of this race.
What in the goofy...
Oh, goodness.
DeLuca, what a move. Up the outside, went 3 wide to pass like 2 cars. Jeez. 53 is on a flyer at the moment. And now it's just these 2 that have kind of pulled away from the field. Swiss and Diadon. We're gonna see more Dick this season, I think. I think I agree, actually. We're gonna see much more Dick Ball. He's gonna be very fast this season. Schwitz has been there, been able to just lap a little bit slightly faster than Diadon, but Diadon's just doing a good job holding the track position.
I guess that's all you really want to do here. Get into the late stages of this race. Just can't let the 70 by right now. Especially here, it'll probably be pretty difficult to get your place back.
There's Percat and Dick Ball fighting for 10th, or for 9th, excuse me. Ryan Silva moved up to the 11th position now. I kind of just noticed that. Commit oopsie daisy. And yeah, Silva's going to try and get past Dick Ball for 10th now. Ball just cannot hold guys off up on the top side now. And Aletha's going to get passed by Christian Ross there. Ball finally is going to be able to get in line. But not before losing a spot in the top 10.
Got stuck on the inside there and just could not get back up. All got railroaded right there.
Pretty much. I could have said something else, but I decided not to. My fault. DeLuca's really pulled away, and the 58 of Asher Amare has just had a massive nuke go off.
Uh-oh, look out. Oh, look out.
Are they going to make it back?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think Amare's going to make it back. We'll see if that brings out the caution.
They are on the apron, so I don't
It does
know.
bring out the caution. The caution is out.
Oh, no.
Well. Free pass car will be the 36 of Zoe Moore. And the 12, because of when the caution came out, the 12 had not taken the caution, but everybody behind him had. So, lucky break for Diadon, because he won the race to the line by like 5.5 seconds. Second caution of the race, and we have a ton of cars coming to pit road. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting.
A lot of split strategy here.
Quite a few cars are coming to pit road. Quite a few cars are also staying out. This might actually make things very interesting.
It's going to be a very, very big risk versus reward situation here because all these guys that stayed out will have track position, which is pretty keen here, but
they won't have tires.
More worn tires, but the guys who came in, they have fresher tires, and we've seen earlier on in the race just how much fresh tires can be a factor.
Zoe Moore will pass. Zoe Moore passes by the pace car to take the free pass. So the 36, who is in 31st, will get back on the lead lap here. So yeah, plenty of cars took tires. I believe the cars that stayed out, that aren't a lap down, are the 1270, 63, 53, 51, 69, 39, 19, the 75, okay, the 9, the 24, the 92, the 92. Yeah, those are all the cars that stayed out, that are on the lead lap. So we had about 12. We had 12 lead lap cars stay out. It will be Diadon, Schwiss, Williams, DeLuca, and Aya that will lead them to the green. The top 12 cars stayed out, did not take tires. They're on about 50 lap older tires than the field behind. Green flag is out, and we're back to racing. And we might see some cars get penalties there. 97 really jumped it. Yeah, look at the 67. Look at Indiana. Oh, Percat's in the wall. There's a big crash down the back. Yep. Whoever said we're expecting a wreck, you were right. Lacroix's involved. Caution is right back out. And Jason K will be the free pass car. He will be back on the lead lap here.
Hey, congratulations, you win. What are they doing? But he was about to run into the pit barrels.
Townsend with big damage. The 29. He's done. He's going to be done for the day. Indiana with a crazy move to make up a bunch of spots. Went to 11th there. Ross, Iwai, Lacroix, McNamara, all on pit road. .42 of Jason K. Where is Blood going? Okay.
Yep.
Yep, slow down, please.
Please stop.
Please go to the inside. That's fire, man. That's fire. Ran right in the back of the 36 of Zoe Moore. They were 3 and 4 wide into this turn. The first car I saw go around was Percat. Oh, he just straight lined the corner. Okay. Ooh, the 98. I absolutely plowed into him. Hang on, I gotta see this. From the overhead, what'd he do? Yep, he just got into Wilson, and these guys all spun behind. Ouch. That one might have hurt. And the track has decided that the polygons are going to explode now. That's fire. What?
Oh.
Oh my god, the 95 flipped? What? Yep, this is the best camera we're gonna get of this. And the 7 just plows him. Oh my god. Okay. Sure, why not? If we can go clean this lap of the restart, this should be a good finish. Pace cars off. It is Diadon, Schwiss, Williams, DeLuca, and Aya once again that will lead them to the green.
If this thing stays green, this is going to be an interesting one.
Absolutely, especially with the guys that took tires there. Here we go, green flag.
Oh.
Valeda once again just dive bombed it to the bottom. They spread out big time through the corners. Watch the 67.
Gonna make the bottom work.
These guys that took tires are trying to make the bottom stick here. Williams lost a spot to DeLuca. Now there's 2 RL Rebellion cars in second and third. Look at these guys go way to the bottom.
Oh my goodness. Almost 4 wide there. It might have even been 4 wide there for a second.
Indiana in the 67. Olathe in the 97. Ooh. They're 3 wide right here.
Oh, it's a hornet's nest back here.
Yeah, these guys are trying to make up as much ground as they can to get to the front. Indiana had to check up for Williams. Townsend apparently came to pit road. Here comes Matthias Albright in the 75 up the top.
Oh, this has the lookings of an accident right here.
This is an accident waiting to happen. There are 3 wide all over the place over here. And here comes Ryan Silva now. It's still Diadon out front, Schwiss in second, DeLuca in third, trying to take second. Here comes Takamoto Aya in fourth. Dick Ball sitting fifth, stayed out. Did Dick Ball stay out actually? I don't know.
I think he did.
Indiana.
Oh, here comes Indiana.
Has passed Tosima now, and Silva's gonna try to do the same. Here comes Indiana, try to go to the outside on Dick Ball. 15 laps to go for these guys that took tires. Is that enough time?
Ooh, that got close there.
It did, but Indiana's going to get it.
Ball. Indiana's absolutely on rails out there right now.
Right now, yeah. Top car that took tires.
Ryan Silva also making a lot of moves.
Yeah.
Trying to stay the back up for the 67. He can maybe potentially make something happen here late in the going.
Why are we getting an interesting finish on strategy? Not because of fuel mileage, but because of tires. That's kind of crazy, actually. Indiana now caught up to Aya. That's for 4th. The top 3 still have kind of pulled away from the 51 at the moment. Here comes Ryan Silva trying to take the bottom away. Can't quite get there. They're going to be 3 wide crossing the line.
Wide. Really going to benefit Indiana there.
Indiana's going to dive it deep into 1 and 2.
Got it. Here comes
the
Indiana.
67. Now up to 4th.
Oh, hello, Nathan Buchanan.
Oh my god, Nathan Buchanan is up in 15th now. Oh my god. Bro is cooking.
Come on, let's go. Nathan Buchanan gets a top 10 out of the blue again. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Indiana
to 3rd. Looking for 3rd onto Luca here. Silva's up here as well.
Silva's got a huge run. Looking to the inside. Is he going to make it 3 wide?
Yes! What a send by the 18!
Here comes Ryan Silva.
Here comes Aletha in the 97. And here comes Joshua Lyons in the 10 car. Silva now to the front of the cars with tires. Lyons almost got into the 97 of Aletha. 10 laps to go. Here comes Ryan Silva.
Silva up to 2nd. Indiana trying to split the 2 cars, trying to go through the middle. Here comes Silva. Looking to the inside for the lead. Is he going to get there? Is he going to dive it in? Not quite.
He's going to try.
Oh, but he's going to try to still get to the inside. He's there.
He's got there just barely, but he can't get the momentum off the corner. Now here comes the 97.
Yeah. Silva back down to the inside.
Back down to the bottom. Diodon trying everything he can to hold him off.
He knows he can make that inside work now that he has the fresher tires.
He's going for it.
To the inside again. Is he going to be able to stay there this time? Looks like he is.
But here comes the
97.
97.
Trying to take it 3 wide. Not quite.
Thought better of it. And I think that's a good move. Nathan Buchanan is actually in the top 10 now. Look at this. Look at bro.
And Needham doing a great job holding these guys off so far.
Yeah, but will he be able to do enough? Silva's going to get a crazy boost of momentum off the corner here.
There.
Going, dives it into the corner.
He dives it in. This could be it right here, and Silva to the lead.
Silva takes the lead away, but will Silva be able to hold it? Because here comes the 97 up top. Here comes the 12 trying to fight back. Here comes the 67 with... and these guys all up front now have fresh tires. JT Boyd looking to get into the top 10.
Yep, now Heartland Racing. All of them are cooking.
They're all in the top 10. It's 97, 67, and 71 all here. But now JT Boyd is up to 9th. Now will Aletha.
Call him back now.
Now that the guys up front are on equal tires again, will Aletha have anything to say to get to the 18? Or the 67, or the 10, or maybe even the 94. Nathan Buchanan is up to 6th. Let him cook.
He cooked a meal.
This is too entertaining for Phoenix. What strategy at the end of the race does to IMF?
Where to go? It looks like the gap for the lead's kind of staying the same right now.
It's Ryan Silva sitting out front. With the 97 of Aletha right there. Indiana and the 67 right there. The 10 of Joshua Lyons in fourth.
They had a pretty good run there through... I don't even know what to call it. I guess turn 4? I don't know.
What, the dogleg?
The start-finish line corner.
Oh yeah, that's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, they call this 3. They call this
messed
3 and
everything
4. I love Phoenix. 2 laps to go. Ryan Silva starting to pull a little bit on Aletha now. What a run to the finish. Tires meant everything for these guys coming to the finish. We're going to take the white flag this time. And the 97 of Aletha trying absolutely her hardest to get to the 18. White flag, 1 lap to go from Phoenix.
Trying everything she can.
I don't think she's close enough.
She's close enough.
Silva's just pulling the corners a little too well, and Silva, who ran pretty well outside the top 10 almost the whole race, is going to steal one. Checkered flag waving. Ryan Silva will win at Phoenix. Crazy enough, Jaquan Breakfast finished 10th.
Let's go.
Oh, the 32 blew up coming to the line.
Come on, you can make it. No.
I don't think he did not make it. The caution is out, but it doesn't really matter.
Did 32 blow up or did he get wrecked?
He blew up. It said engine 860.
Oh. That'll do it.
Yup. What are these? Yup. Retired, tire, retired.
Wait, when did we get to blow a tire?
What? Yep, why did bro retire for tire? Yup. Cursed result. How did he retire for a tire failure without a mech fail? Did they wreck after the line or something?
Maybe?
What a
like they could have stacked up in the pit road or something.
What a goofy race.
Don't really know what I expected, but that was definitely... That definitely sure was something.
That was it was like the most mid-race for like... It was the most mid-race for like the first 125 laps, and then when the tire strategy came in, it actually was good.
Yeah.
Tire strategy saves Phoenix. Oh my lord. 0 actual lead changes, but 4 lead changes due to the grace of God.
Past me, yes, tires did come into effect.
It was kind of crazy. I got a 70% mid, 20% good, 10% the leader being cursed. Yeah, pretty much. It's gonna say retired. I'm gonna fix that in the actual post-race, not post-race results screen, but the thing I put on the sheet. I will fix that. Next race is Rio de Janeiro. which is that weird trapezoidal oval in Brazil. It's a very flat oval track. Very I mean, it has even less banking than Phoenix, but it's funny because the racing I would say is actually kind of better, at least from what I have. So yeah, we'll have Brennan in for that, and we'll have. I think that's an 81 lap race. Yeah, it is an 81 lap race from Rio. Next time out, Ryan Silva wins. What would you say? What did you think of this race, Caleb?
Honestly, I think that kind of percentage summed it up. It wasn't the most exciting there towards the beginning, but once that caution happened and tire wear and strategy really started to kick in, boy, that became a exhilarating race.
Yeah,
Honestly, it was really exciting to see how everything unfolded and got really good there towards the end.
absolutely. Just a crazy way to finish. I think Colton Wilson blew up. Literally, he didn't make it to the line. He just missed making it to the line. So sad. Also, I think a couple cars came in to the pits at the end. I'm not sure particularly why. It appears to be Iwai, Keaton, and Tajima and Razavi. Yep, Caleb Razavi Masterclass pitted with one lap to go in both races so far. Is he cooking?
What is his
W.
plan?
W. Alright, I'll catch you guys next time out for Rio. Have a good night. And we'll see you on probably Thursday. Yeah.